In the recently concluded elections, right-wing parties such as Identity and Democracy, Eurosceptic European conservatives, and reformists have dominated. What has caused the shift from liberalism to conservatism?
All these political parties which are part of these two groups, ECR and ID, these groups are not new. They have been there in the European Parliament for quite some time. And even in every country in the European Union, all these far-right parties are always present. But only difference which has happened in the last, I would say, 10-15 years, because earlier, in every country, in the way the system works in the European Union, there is a threshold, somewhere 5%, 6%, depending on, unless you get that number of votes, you are not getting into the parliament. So many of these parties were not able to kind of cross that threshold for quite some time, even if they were existing. But over the years, what we have seen that in many countries, they have crossed that threshold. And then, even when they crossed the threshold, nobody wanted to kind of join them in the coalitions. But now that has also changed. In many countries today in the European Union, they are ruling governments. Like you can see now in Finland, you can see in Hungary, you can see in Italy, you can see in Czech Republic, you can see in Croatia, you can see in some of Slovakia. And they also have their percentages definitely increased in countries like Netherlands, Sweden. They are actually supporting the governments. And then in Germany and France, the two largest countries, they are also, and Spain. In these countries also their numbers have increased. So it's still, they are not part of the coalitions in some of these countries, but they are very much part of the domestic political scene.